Today is day 1415 of us living in the van life lifestyle. We are in Gardiner right now, right outside of Yellowstone National Park in Montana, where we are camping in a beautiful BLM campground or BLM land with views of the mountains, which I'll show you guys later. We are a family of 3 with my wife and our 21-month-old toddler Spencer, and today we will be visiting Yellowstone National Park. Before we head into the park, we are gonna get some breakfast going, and then we'll start making our way into the park. Just boiling some water. Don't touch it, okay? It's very, very hot. So even though we have an induction cooktop, while we're on the road, we want to conserve as much battery as possible. So we'll be normally using a camp stove, which is propane or butane based. And I'm just finishing up the leftover rotisserie chicken from Costco 2 days ago, and eggs. And Rena's gonna be eating a rice noodle. So some of the key places that we want to visit is the Old Faithful, of course, right over here. You got the visitor center here as well. The Prismatic Spring is also a must-do, which is right here. There's also one right in this area too, called what is it? Morning Glory. I don't see it on the map here, but it's somewhere over here. Morning Glory, and that's one of our favorites. We were here last year while Spencer was still when we were still carrying him using a baby carrier, but now he's able to walk by himself, so it's going to be a little bit of a different experience. And then what else is here? Artist Paint Point is also a pretty good one to walk around in. And then there might be a few more here, which we'll kind of research based off of timing on when the Old Faithful kind of erupts, and we'll go from there. One last key point is tonight we are going to be sleeping in a BLM National Forest, which is right outside of West Yellowstone, this direction, right outside the town of West Yellowstone. So we will ultimately need to end up in this direction towards the end of the day, and we don't want to get to the campsite too late, so definitely before it gets dark. That's the plan for now, but we're pretty flexible, and it might change while we're out there. So actually Gardiner is right here, so we are right here. This is where we parked last night. Hi, Spence. There's some pretty nice views of these mountains here. We got someone behind us. Not too far away, they're running a generator. We heard it this morning at like 5 a.m. But at night it was pretty quiet here. It was a chilly night last night too. I think it dropped down to like low 40s, high 30s. Alright, we're gonna start making our way over to Yellowstone. Hopefully Spencer doesn't fall asleep on the way.
Internet.
Let's try it now. So we're not even 20 minutes into the drive and Spencer fell asleep. So it's okay. We'll just keep driving over to the Old Faithful geyser and where the visitor center is. We're not going to make a stop. But that was the plan anyway. So I'm using the Guide Along app. This is a audio tour with different points of interest and facts and stories as you drive along a national park. This is a really, really cool app. I've been using it for most of the national parks that we've visited, and it actually makes the experience much more meaningful because you'll learn about facts and the backstory behind some of these things that you're seeing.
We'll quickly see the right turn to the loop drive. If we're in a
It also tells you some of the must-see points. So if you haven't done any research beforehand and you just want to know what are the main ones you want to, the must-sees along the park that you're visiting, this app is really good for that.
Acid water. Left the expedition.
We're now arriving the Old Faithful parking lot. Spencer is still napping. So we're gonna park our van and we'll wait until he wakes up before we walk around this area and check out Old Faithful. Alright, so Spencer just woke up and we're walking to Old Faithful right now.
We actually we actually have to wake him up.
Yeah. The next eruption was at what, 1:45?
1:49.
1:49. Right now is 1:35. Plus or minus 20 minutes usually. So we're walking over there now. Hopefully we didn't miss the eruption or else we have to wait another like 90 minutes. There's already a lot in a good spot. Look at all these people waiting. There you go. Look at that, Spence. So that was Old Faithful, the main attraction where most people come to see at Yellowstone National Park. It's one of the most predictable geysers in this entire park. We decided to book the Madison campground for 2 nights. Originally we thought we were going to go to the West Yellowstone free BLM land, but I saw that there was an availability at the Madison campground. Plus we never stayed at the Yellowstone campgrounds before, so we wanted to check it out. It's about $38 per night, a little bit on the pricier end, but it's a Yellowstone campground, so it's definitely worth to check out while we're here. We're gonna pop in the visitor center real quick, get the passport stamp, and check out the store. This is the visitor center. He's over. We're gonna head back to the van now. We're gonna make some lunch before we continue on to our next destination. Alright, let's go inside. Yeah, Spencer's gonna be eating his yogurt and we'll have the leftover spare ribs from yesterday. We're hanging out at the van for a little bit while Rena finishes her food, and we're gonna do the Morning Glory hike from here in a few. We're gonna go on our first hike. This is gonna be the Morning Glory hike. To Morning Glory right here. Oh, this one is called Heart Spring. Heart shape. It's really nice.
Bison?
It's a
There's
bison.
a cow.
Fluffy cow.
There's a moon.
Oh, you see Old Faithful, Spence? It's erupting. Look at that bison from before, Spence. There's 2 of them. You see it, Spence? Yeah. Bison.
Bison.
Yeah, right there. This one is so explosive. So next time this is going to erupt tonight at 11:08, plus or minus 105 minutes. This one looks so unique. We made it to Morning Glory. I do think this is one of the most beautiful hot springs in the entire park. It's pretty iconic, this one too. So nice. Yay, Morning Glory. Alright, we're gonna make our way back to the van. That's gonna be it for hiking today. And once we get back, we are gonna drive over to the Madison campground, and we'll check in and we'll settle in. I think this trail with the morning glory, there's a lot of different springs to look at along the way, and it's the path is pretty easy to walk on too. We could have even brought our trike with us if we wanted to. Very stroller friendly, yeah. Definitely worth checking out. One of the better hikes in this park. Alright, we are arriving at Madison Campground. We got 2 nights here. Let us check in first. Alright, just checked in. We are staying at site C82. I'm gonna go to the camp store real quick to pick up some wood. Start a campfire later. Yeah, C82. This is the sea loop. There's a lot of trees here. I don't know if we're gonna get Starlink, but let's see. Alright, this is our spot here. Alright, Spans, we are here. Yeah, we're here. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys the site that we have. This is C82. What do we got here? We got a picnic table, fire ring, and a bear locker. There's bears, coyotes here. All food's got to be inside the bear box. That's pretty much it. There's no hookups, nothing. $38 a night. 37 and some change. Alright. Let's settle in. We got 2 boxes of firewood. We'll start up a campfire in a bit. So one of the reasons why I decided to get a campground or a campsite here in this campground is because the site that we can go to, the free BLM one, it's past West Yellowstone. So it would be probably another maybe 30-minute drive. And this one's right in the park, so it makes the driving time a lot less. So that's one of the main factors too, because we don't want our son to be too fussy, you know, when we're driving too long or sitting in the car for too long. That's not really a good thing unless he's napping. Alright, I'm gonna cook a few things on the campfire today. A steak. There's a ribeye steak here. And then we got the briskets from yesterday's barbecue, as well as ribs, and then 2 beef hot dogs, and some corn. Hey Spans, you wanna help that start a fire? Yeah, let's start a fire. Yeah. Alright, got the fire going. Yeah, is that too close? We're just heating up the briskets from yesterday and the pork ribs. And then we got this ribeye. Are you helping Dada cook? No, not in the mood to eat. So we're gonna eat inside. Spencer's getting upset because he wants to play on the fire. He wants to keep cooking, but we're done cooking, so he can't really play anymore. Yeah. Here's how this steak turned out. It's pretty good. Really a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. Some nights aren't going to be perfect. Spencer's going to get fussy, he's going to cry, and he's not going to want to eat. But that's how it is. So tomorrow we're going to go to Yellowstone for day 2. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.